which are kind of they are in my radar, and yeah, I see that they are good for long-term growth. And since the thing is the power sector hasn't performed in last 10 years or so, uh, I think this is a reversal of cycle for power sector. And there are two stocks I've chosen from this sector. So I'll start with the first one, which is Tata Power. So Tata Power is, I think it's already a very well-known company, is involved in the business of generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity. They are very aggressively acquiring various discom like various uh, power generation and to the end or last mile connectivity in various states, for example Odisha and another states as well. So power portfolio, what all they have, the company has a total capacity of 12,800 megawatt from various thermal, hydro, renewable. So they are but for me, selecting Tata Power was one of the reason was they are into renewable, um, they are into charging electric vehicles, charging infrastructure of electric vehicles. So they have their charging stations in various parts of the country for electric vehicles charging charging point. So this one suits in many theses. So Tata Power is, I see that it could, yeah, it's a long-term growth I see for Tata Power. So one is they are into power generation. They have a solar 14%, wind 7%, hydro is 7%, and yeah, there are various sources of power for them. The project they also own a lot of power projects at Mundra, and yeah, so these things you can get into the detail. Uh, they are they are going from thermal to clean energy. If you see here, thermal to clean energy sources, so they are slowly moving towards green energy. They have the presence across various value chains. So this is a very important part. They are uh, in the industry of operation in the field of generation of electricity from thermal and renewable sources. They are very good in transmission and distribution of electricity, where they are aggressively increasing in various states. I think they are taking over from state utilities, and so this is a private player which will be taking care of transmission and distribution of electricity rather than the state transmission. So this is how it looks like it will be in the future, and they are also there in EPC and OPM. They're also okay, maybe we'll come step by step. So they are into generation segment, which is 30% of revenue. Renewable is 16%, 46% is transmission and distribution, which is quite a big part of their portfolio. Then they have project contracts, yeah, other things as well. So company's main focus is on renewables, transmission and distribution, EV charging, solar rooftops, and solar pumps. Okay, the one thing which I'm very positive, but from their side is solar pumps, where we see a lot of demand, and same we see for EV charging. Yeah, home automation. These are some things which looks like they are things of the future, but they are companies, and a lot of people are very aggressive, and it's not things of the future as of now. It looks like it's kind of going on. So this theme is very much going on. You see, we very recently we saw Ola Electric. So Ola has come with the two-wheeler electric vehicles recently. So same way I see this is I don't want to get into two-wheeler electric vehicles because there's a lot of competition from Ola, from Ather, a lot of players over there. But in this, once you take the transmission and distribution transmission from a state, you own it, and you can increase the prices for energy or electricity distribution, and this is really a good business. And same with the other businesses which is they are getting into, which is like they want to They are very aggressively getting into solar rooftops, solar pumps, microgrids, EV charging. So EV charging they are doing in collaboration with MG Hector. You would know the car. So they are doing with them. They are doing for Tata vehicles. As you know, Tata is planning, and there are a lot of traction we see for Tata electric vehicles, and similarly for other electric vehicles. So this guy is the sole player for electric vehicle charging stations. So a lot of other players are also doing the same, but I think they are into the power distribution as well, and they are into EV charging. So it's kinds of it looks like they are integrated from power distribution and transmission to EV charging. Yeah, so this is about Tata Power. They are available at market cap to sales at 1.17, which is quite reasonable. Reasonable. I have started adding this at was 65, 70 level. Then I further added 90 as well. But at 132 also it looks quite reasonable to me. So this is one stock which I like from power sector. The debt to equity is bit high, but I think they are into some sort of I think this will reduce going further, because they are very much focused on reducing the debt. Okay, so this is going slow. Yeah, it's very much in the uptrend, but slowly it is in the uptrend. But yeah, it's still available at reasonable valuation, and this is one stock which I like from power sector. Yeah, you can see the March and June quarter. So continuously, their profit before tax is increasing. And okay, so this is all about Tata Power. Now let's move on to the second one, which another favorite from power sector for me is CG Power. It's a turnaround. It's like this is taken over by the same management which is the management behind Tube Investments. If you search for this Tube investments, so the management behind this, I think they are very good management, and the same management has taken over of CG Power. And this is yeah, market cap to sales is bit on the higher side, but I think it's still reasonable. I started adding from 65 70 level, but as of now this is still at reasonable valuation. This is bit on the higher side because they have just started turnaround, so it will slowly reduce, because as more and more profits come, so yeah, I think the market cap will increase further, and uh, sales will also increase accordingly. So yeah, they are kind of same level around 80s for quite some time, but they've started from I think 20s or 16 level last year. But yeah, this is still at reasonable valuation from my point of view. Uh, this is You see the sales has increased as the as the company. This is the turnaround which I'm talking about. So you see here, so March 2020 it was 616 360, and slowly they are increasing the sales. So yeah, this is another good stock from power sector in my opinion. This has a great management behind it. So that's the reason I like this stock. I also own Indian Energy Exchange, but this is I think I owned from 100 120 level, I think, which was long back. I think on the March April 2020 correction, that time I owned it. So I won't recommend this, because this is now it's already at a high valuation. But at least I can say CG Power and Tata Power, these are two good stocks which still can be bought, and they are at reasonable valuation from power sector. Yeah. So, last but not the least, standard disclaimer. This is just for educational purpose. I'm not a registered financial advisor. Please consult a financial advisor. The stocks recommendation or whatever is only for education purpose, to understand a sector and some good companies from that sector. Uh, yeah. If you like it, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.